MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Justin Verlander will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's Howie Kendrick, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Batting second, the catcher, number 28.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 2-1. Fouled away. Verlander has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career, and with over 3,000 strikeouts, he's approaching the top 15 on the all-time strikeouts leaderboard. Kendrick aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Settling in now, Gerardo Parra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled straight back. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Looking solid through the first frame. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Steven Strasburg is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Michael
Into the box
Brantley.
now, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strasburg on 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty standard pitch
Batting
sequence
third.
right there. Just
The
how you
first
draw it
baseman,
up in a perfect world.
Julieski.
Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. Line drive base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
In now, Josh Reddick. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Maldonado at second, Gurriel at first, 1 gone. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Jose Altuve is on deck. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. The next 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Takes this the other way to right. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. The set and the 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Shoots this one over to first. And he has some trouble with it. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off speed.
Ready with the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Marisnick, the runner at third. Bregman on second. Correa on at first with 2 down. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Taylor is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. The Astros on top 3-0. Striding into the box, Michael Taylor. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Taylor's making a break from first. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And it's fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Maldonado. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
1 out and a runner on third. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Trey Turner will be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner, and their runners at the corners now. The 1-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. The 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski. Gurriel.
Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Maldonado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Suzuki is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Maldonado is there. One down.
The batter, the third baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in, Howie Kendrick. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. The count now at 2-1. Three and one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki, his first homer here in the series, and the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Into the box, Gerardo Parra. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Nats 1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Jake Marisnick, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Marisnick is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman, fouled off. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
Here's Carlos Correa now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Strasburg comes set. Here it comes on 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Correa isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Martin Maldonado. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So 2 on with 2 away. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Two and one. Chirinos over at second. Maldonado at first. 2 out in the inning. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Houston. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Maldonado over to his right. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Michael A. Taylor.
In now, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Belted out toward deep center field. Marisnick going back, still going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Nationals 2. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
It's been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He hit a sac fly earlier. Misses, ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Gurriel leads off first with one away. Now another 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there are two away now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. One left for Houston as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll start off the 5th in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Asdrubal Cabrera. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled off. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Another full count offering on its way. Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, third baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Digging in once again, Howie Kendrick. He went down on strikes last time up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he's trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Two and 1, here it is. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Cabrera at third, Kendrick at second, Parra on at first with 2 down. Last strike now for the Nats. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here's the 2-2, and it's fouled away. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And the Lone Star State will shine a bit brighter tonight because the Astros are World Series champions.
Well, they've just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros.